What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious. You guys are the 11 crew, and welcome back to another update video. Okay, so today we got crossbows. Okay, there's also some new dye, which is really cool. We got some really cool effects that you can have with the crossbows, and we also got some new enchantments. So we got quick charge, which goes up to 3. We got piercing, which goes up to 4, and we got multi-shot, which is just 1. You cannot add infinity to it. I checked it out. But it does use both arrows, so you can use the lingering arrows, or just all the different types, and the regular arrows, which is neat. And then there's a cool trick with fireworks, and then I'm going to show you some stuff with the pandas. So first and foremost, let's start with the new dye. Okay, so we got 3 different kinds of dye. We got the white, black, and brown. So no longer will you have to worry about using your, what is that called? The cocoa beans. Black dye, you don't have to worry about your ink anymore, your ink sacs, and white dye now. I don't know how they're actually made, so if we come here, let's see. I'll tell you what, let's just go up here, and let's scroll down, or let's take off craftable, and we'll scroll all the way down. White dye nature. Okay, so the white dye you're going to get from the plants that you've always been able to, you always should have been able to do. Black dye. You're going to turn the ink sacs, never mind, into it. So you know what? You get 2 out of it. So now every ink sac will give you 2. And brown dye, I imagine, is the same. So if we go to brown, yeah, so 1 cocoa bean is going to give you 2 of the brown dyes. So that's cool. So you're basically getting multiplied by the amount of dye that you're able to get now, which is pretty cool. That I do like, and I do like the fact that bone meal is no longer needed for dye. That's pretty cool. So now we could just get it from the white plants that we have, which is pretty neat. Okay, some scaffolding stuff. Okay, so there's some cool noises with it, but if you hold it, right, if you just stand here and hold it, look at that. I didn't do that. I didn't show you that last time. I don't even know if it was in. But there you go. And the best part is, once you break the bottom one, check this out. They all fall down. So it's going to replace your dirt stacks because you don't have to worry anymore about, jumping up and placing it like this. You don't have to do any of that. It just replaces it. Another thing is, so let's go up. Let's just go up a bit, right? You just come up here. So if you crouch, right? If you crouch and you go down, you can go through it to any level that you want. Okay? Now, also, if you're standing next to this, you can put, you can put up to 4 of these. Sorry, I was crouching. You can put up to 4 of those, right? If you put the 5th one, watch what happens. It falls, just like sand. So you can create some pretty cool effects with it, which I think is actually great. My son has scaffolding at his school, and he's had it for the 3 years or 4 years that he's been there. Right? So you go like that. Oops, one more. It's pretty cool. And then you just keep walking, and it'll actually look like scaffolding. And you can go through it, right? And then you crouch, and you just kind of hold it. You hold the crouch button. It's just awesome. The sounds are pretty cool. Now, before we get to the awesome crossbows, check this out. We have a Panda Bear, right? First of all, they have sounds now when they get mad. Which I'll do at the end before they do it. But watch this. If you throw them stuff, they eat it, right? But you can also feed it to them manually. See how I'm just feeding it to them manually? But check this out. This is pretty cool. I don't have the notes. I was playing around with stuff, but look at this. Look at this. They eat cake now. How cool is that? But you can feed them manually. Now, if you throw the cake, they will not pick it up. You have to feed that to them manually. But if you throw the bamboo, oh, it's the same with the bamboo now. They don't pick it up unless they, yes, okay. They do pick it up, sorry. You just can't do it while they're eating. That makes more sense. There you go. So it's pretty cool. And he has some sounds. And then if you hit him, why is he not getting angry at me? Hey, hear the little noises? It's pretty cool. But they have red eyes and they attack you. And they do like, at least, they do a little bit more damage. I think it's twice the damage. Could be 3 times. I think it's only twice. Okay, so for this one, I put Mending on, but you don't need it necessarily for the demonstration, I mean. So quick charge 3, which like I said is the most. That means it loads up 3 times faster than it normally would. Okay. So load it up. It's pretty cool. So if you look at the graphic on the bottom, you'll see how it's just a crossbow. You can actually watch it get loaded. Once you hold the left trigger, right? I'm not holding anything right now. It's loaded. You can see the arrow in it. And then you press the button again to shoot it, which is pretty cool. If you put it in your hand, if you put these arrows in your, if you put these arrows in your hand, whatever arrow you want, you put it in your offhand, and then you pull back, that's what's going to load with. Otherwise, I think it'll default to whatever the first one in your inventory is, starting from the left side. Okay, so see how it's regular arrows? See how a regular arrow is going in there? Right? And then if you also look, it says piercing 4. So that's going to be a little bit stronger, obviously. I don't know how strong it is. I mean, it two-shots them, and it's pretty accurate, but I haven't been able to figure out exactly how strong it is. And I've even tried with multi-shot. So obviously multi-shot is 3 arrows at once. Okay. But here's the cool thing. I found this out by accident. If you go over to it, right, I have 58 arrows. If you pick these 2 up, still 58. Right? It's pretty neat. It's really, it like remembers. It like remembers the arrows. See how the arrow was, he killed him, so you can't actually pick up your arrow anymore, and it won't let you. But if you just fire the 3 by itself, and then you go to pick it up, so we're at 57, we go to pick this up, now it'll show 58. It's pretty cool. So even though it looks like you can shoot and get your arrows back, because the arrow actually hit him, that arrow disappeared. 57, pick these 2 up, still 57. So it's really, really neat. And again, same thing. If we switch to that, okay, we have the red arrows in our hands. Once we load it, the red arrow is the one that's going to be going. But check this out, guys. This is awesome. Go to fireworks, okay? Now that my son actually told me to do this, he was just playing around with it, and he likes to just mess with a lot of stuff. And check this out. You pull it back. See how the firework is loaded in there? And you can shoot it out. And you can shoot out multiples, even though it's only going to count as 1. So we have 57. We're in the multi-shot crossbow. We fire it. And we only have, it's only 56 now. Now, obviously, this is the default. This is only a flight duration of 1. You could play around with it. You can go nuts. Do whatever you got to do. Have like a creeper face, and it will shoot it out. It's awesome. I don't even know if it does damage. Let's see. I think it's just for fun, but let's just take a look. Why not? So pull it back. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. And it's the same thing. See how fast that reloads? So watch this. This is the regular reload. This is just a multi-shot. Right? Now go to watch this quick charge. Real fast. Boom. So it's pretty cool. I love the new effects. I think it's fantastic. I think what a great way to like do a celebration in your world. You know, if you're on a server, have a lot of people in the background with various things, and you can do different shapes now. They go different angles. You know, no more is it just the straight directions, up, down, left, right, whatever. Now it's all like varying directions, which is pretty cool. But anyway, that's it. That's what I got so far. So I'm loving the new dies. I think it's pretty cool that you get different ones out of it. I probably should have looked into that before I started it. I had assumed that it was not going to consume the ink sac and the cocoa, but obviously I was wrong. But at least you get more out of it, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm going to be going on vacation, so I'm not going to be here next week if there's any more updates. So I won't be able to do an update video for at least a week. All right, but anyway, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.